Hey guys, it's Black Scout Survival, and today we're going to talk about one-handed fire starting. And one-handed fire starting is something that you need to practice, or at least have tools to do that with, because in a survival situation, typically the reason why you're in a survival situation is because something bad's happened, and usually that is an injury. And if you're injured to, one arm or one hand, you're not going to be able to do this. So you're going to need one-hand fire starting tools or techniques. And I'm going to talk about a few tools, and then I'm going to show a technique for that. But the most common one-handed fire starter is a big lighter. One hand. Doesn't require a tinder, like using a spark light or whatnot, like I'll show you in a second. You can just shoot that flame out. And it's cheap and it can be found everywhere. Then you have the Sparklight emergency fire starter from I think it's Four Seasons Survival, and it's basically a little sparking tool similar to the same action of a lighter. And they come with the Tinder quick tabs, and I'm sure a lot of you, if you're watching this video, you're probably interested in survival stuff, so you've probably used or at least seen them before. And basically it's just a little, I think it's wax impregnated cotton, and you just will open that up and spark it onto the Tinder quick tab. And that's pretty reasonable, so I think that they go for like $6 to $8. Then they have the triple alt design survival spark, and essentially it's the same kind of tool, but it's made of brass billet, so it's super tough, and it has a cavity where you can unscrew to put in a new flint, so it's reusable. The other thing about it is you can't see here, but I have an article on blackscoutsurvival.com showing this tool, and inside of this covering here you put a needle into a little slot, then wrap it with thread, so then you also have a emergency sewing kit all in one, which is versatile, and I like that for survival equipment. Then you have the Ultimate Survival Blast Match, and basically you hold it down onto your tinder pile and just scrape down like that, and it's a pretty good tool. But it also is a machine, or I mean not a machine, but it has moving parts, so it is capable of breaking or tearing up on you, just like a lighter can. I mean, I've never had that problem with Bics, but other lighters, they will do that. So it has moving parts, springs, so it could break and malfunction on you, and then you won't be able to do it with one hand. So this probably isn't my most favorite type of tool, but it is a one-handed fire starter. So let's go ahead and talk about show you a method on how to do a one-handed fire starting with a knife and a fire stick. Alright guys, so like I said, if you're injured and you lose operation of one hand or arm, and you can't start a fire, and you don't have the tool, this is one method of doing that. And basically you'll sit your knife down on a limb or branch, something you find, dead wood, to keep it a little bit above your tinder pile, or you could use like a root like I'm doing now. Basically you're going to step on your knife and hold it in place, and take your ferrocerium rod and strike against your back of your knife, just like that, and start a fire. But this is one of those critical skills. I expect I would think guys should practice, because and carrying tools like a ferrocerium rod and knife, or just one-handed fire starting tools, is important, because when you only have mobility of one arm or hand, you're not doing any hand drills or bow drills, so you shouldn't depend on that. You should always have tools with you to help you do things like this in case you are injured, because most of the time that's what puts you in the survival situation. But check out more tips and tutorials at blackscoutsurvival.com. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.